Hey, welcome back to the Trini. It's Keisha, and today I have another review for you of a local grocery store online experience. So, in the last video, I did the review of Super Quality, and today I used Massy.
Please, allow me to show you something.
So, Massy Stores, to order from their grocery, you have to have their app. So they have the Massy Stores app, which enables you to shop and order your items. Now, I was actually going to purchase from Massy before Super Quality, but honestly, the app is not user friendly. In my opinion, it is not user friendly at all. It has all the items. Categorized, so you can find items based on the category. However, the navigation is very difficult. Then Super Quality, they have all the items with all the pictures. You can click on it, see a description. With Massy, based on the list based on the list that you have, some items don't have pictures, so sometimes you can't necessarily tell like the size, if it's the size you want. Like, let's say you're not familiar with the brand that you usually let's say it's not a brand that you're not really familiar with. It's kind of difficult because it's not listed. The items that I chose is a random haul. I chose some random items, but what I wanted to do, which I didn't get to do with Super Quality, was choose frozen goods to see what condition I would get it in. So for the Massy, I made sure to buy some frozen goods to see if it would be in its similar state, like if I'm coming home from the grocery, or if it would be like completely melted or something. So that's what I did. So let me show you the items that I got, and I'll tell you the process, how I found the process to be. So as I mentioned, I just got some random items. So I got a Glade refill, and this is in the honeysuckle nectar. I got some, I call it camphor balls, but mothballs or whatever you want to call it. I got a box of tea. This is not the one I wanted, but what can you do? I got chia seeds, not the size I wanted again, and because I'm unfamiliar with the quantity and the picture wasn't all that, I didn't know what size I was getting. I got some nutty flakes. I really like this. The cereal, although I don't know if it's just me, but I found it's gotten a little sweet, so I don't know if it's my age that's showing, but I found it's got a little sweet. I got guava yogurt. I got some LaCroix sparkling water, and this is the frozen item that I got. I didn't even take it out of the bag. It was basically the garden fruit strawberries. This is $25, so it was basically melted. So this is basically one huge block of strawberry juice. And so those are the items that I got. In terms of how the process worked, I think I placed the order on Sunday. By Monday afternoon, a representative tried to call me. I missed the call. However, they contacted me via WhatsApp. Now, this isn't Massy Stores. The representative that contacted me, this is not a representative of Massy Stores. This was a representative of the service that they're using, which is Travi. I just thought that it was a delivery service, but it's actually like a personal shopper service. So to my understanding, Massy has two options. They have the curbside pickup option and they have the delivery option. For the curbside, I think that it's the store that is responsible for putting the order together, and for the delivery, it's the app or the service that they use that is responsible for fulfilling the order. Right, so the representative from Travi contacted me via WhatsApp. They basically explained all the information, beautiful customer service, just to confirm that I still wanted the order, so they could put me on the list for the deliveries for the next day, being Tuesday. So they gave me the information, they told me the information that I needed to provide. Cool. The next day, I think someone else contacted me, and this was like the personal shopper. So they were in the store, they asked if this would be the better medium to communicate with me, that being on WhatsApp. Actually, I didn't finish show you my items or whatever. So anyway, that being WhatsApp. So they were in the store based on the items that I had. They messaged to say which items was out of stock, and I could then state if I wanted a replacement or not. So for the LaCroix, I wanted the lemonade. It didn't have it, so they told me what was available. I said okay. I asked if it was possible to add something else. They said sure. They added it. Something else I got, the 19 Crimes. I wanted the Punisher. They said it was out of stock, and they sent me the pictures of all the 19 Crimes that were available. I said no problem, I'll take the Banished. And then when they checked out, and then once they finished fulfilling the items, they took the picture of the cart of all the items that was in the cart to confirm. When they made the payment, then they sent the invoice to me, for the payment to be made. There's an option to make the payment via WePay, which is like the Caribbean version of PayPal. And then there's also you can pay via links. However, based on the explanation that the person would have given me, depending on how far you are away from the store, they would be unable to facilitate the links transaction. The thing also with the WePay, of course, with these services, there is a service charge. So there was a 3.5% of the total order that would go to additional for the transaction via WePay, as well as I think it was like $125 US or 25 cents US per transaction. So that was added to the bill. Additional to that, the delivery on the delivery for Massy is basically from $40, $50 and $60, and then depending on how far, it's something per color. Like I can't remember exactly because I know that didn't apply to me, so sorry if I don't necessarily remember that. I'll type it or put it in the description once I get the information. So for me, the store that I chose was Mandalay on the app. However, when I was looking at the bill, they actually fulfilled the order in Trinidad. Now, is this an issue? It could be, because maybe some of the items I wanted could have been in the Mandalay store and I didn't get it because they fulfilled it at another store, but that is something else. So in total, I think I spent on average $75 extra to have the order fulfilled via the app. Now I know the grocery lines are crazy, but is it worth it? Maybe for some, I don't know, depending on how your lifestyle is, it may be something that works for you. But just so you know, on average, depending on where you are, it's like $75, well, depending on how you pay as well, $75 for delivery, right? That's including the service charge if you use the WePay payments option. So yeah, it was not a bad experience at all. The other item I got was some Prosecco. Ooh, don't see my nails. Was the Waitrose Prosecco. So basically my bill was like $5.80 including delivery. So basically my bill was $5.30 plus delivery. It became $5.80. After I paid the service, incorporating the service charge to WePay, my bill was like $6.08. So let's call it $6.10. So yeah, the way that they made it seem is that I was gonna get the order. They were on their way. However, I don't think they got here until like the afternoon. So I guess that's why the strawberries could have been melted. They said they were gonna keep it in the store until it was ready for delivery. And then I did notice in their van they had like coolers, so I guess they would put the items in there. But of course, depending on how long you're on the road, like things could still melt. In terms of adding items to the list, that was difficult for me. I thought as soon as I clicked it, it would add it to the cart. However, there's like an extra step you have to press next that is, it doesn't really have the instructions. I could figure it out, but it might take a while. So for example, when you want to add something to your cart and you click the item and you click add, you have to click the blue button next to it to add it. Now, the other thing is that things aren't directly added to the cart. They're grocery lists that you create. Now, you can create different lists. However, I think I don't know. If you don't want items from the list, to me, I found it very annoying to remove. So there were a whole lot of items on the list that I had to remove, and it didn't suffice that the items were 0. You had to remove it. There's no bulk editing, so I had to remove each item individually, which was like over 20 items. I had to remove individually. And then if you make a mistake and create more than one list and the items that you want on the other list, like, to me it was a bit unnecessary. The next thing is that I thought it would have been an online payment. Using the Massy app, it's not an online payment. So you check out, because I was shocked when I clicked checkout, I didn't see anything with like make a payment. There's like, thank you for your order, our representative will be in contact with you. I'm like, oh, okay. So no problem. So I think that was like a little interesting for me. So then I kind of understand how they do their app. So it works. That's the Massy app. It works. Is it the best? It's not. Is it efficient? Maybe not the most. But yeah, honestly, it works. And it is an option. If I do try the Belle stores, I would see, because I don't know, they may have delivery, but it's very far. I told you all, well, I did, and I ordered from PriceSmart already. It was the elliptical. I didn't like the customer service. And again, PriceSmart is limited in terms, I think they only deliver within 5 kilometers of the location. So yeah, I won't do PriceSmart. Well, other than what I did already with the elliptical. I still have that video to post for you guys. That's probably coming next week. Or yeah, probably next week. Anyway, and yeah, so if Belle Stores does order nationwide, I will try it to see, you know, how it works and give my feedback. I hope this was helpful to you. Hope you learned something. If you want to see a more detailed something about how to use the Massy app, if you want to, I can, or I could just do it one time. So quickly, how to use the Massy app. Once you get onto the app, once you enter the app, you'll be on home. They'll be showing you like some of the top offers and any other information, some of the savings, etc. And then when you click shop, it has all of the items. Then you'll also see lists being the various lists that you create. So I'll use new order. So I have some items there. And I'll go to shop. So once you click on category, looking for what you want, I'm looking at vodka. So flavored vodka, I want some Madagascar vanilla. When you click add, you can choose the quantity here. So if you want 1, 2, 3, and then you have to click the blue, that's like the add button. So like add, which you don't get that. You could have just put like a plus sign so you know it's to add it, but whatever. Anyway, so go through whatever items you want to add, and that's the thing. So, and then this is another annoying thing. So I check the items and now I want to check out. How do I do that? I guess you can do it this way too. So you can click on lists and check out from there. So then I would have order now, proceed, select the location. If the location you select doesn't have delivery, you would see. So let's say I choose Broadway, right? Again, so this is a thing where you have to edit it individually. So I can't do it like, you know, more than one at once, but whatever. Choose order method. Oh, they need me to have, yeah, choose order method. So this store has both delivery and curbside. Yeah. So that's kind of like a quick overview of the Massy app. But again, I hope that it was helpful to you. So you see that there are options if you don't want to actually go into the grocery stores at this point in time. So yeah, if you don't want to wait until next time, I have other videos. I do relaxed hair care, cooking, and any other random things. So anyway, bye.